Right now, crews in Kootenai County are racing against the clock to make critical repairs to a key floodgate. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Derek Dice. That floodgate is located near where 4th of July Creek meets the Coeur d'Alene River. Crews say if it's not repaired in the next week, it could lead to massive flooding in the area. And the problem is there isn't enough money to pay for these repairs. Derek Strom explains how a new disaster declaration is meant to help make sure the project gets done on time.
About 600 acres of fields upstream would be submerged, and that water would go for about 2 miles upstream.
The Eastside Highway District says crews have been hard at work for about a week replacing a failed flood control structure and river levee for 4th of July Creek. But as river levels are expected to rise a week from now, the project has to be completed quickly.
Spring runoff on the Coeur d'Alene River carries a lot of gold mine sediments and contaminants down, and nobody wants to see all those washing back out over the top of these farm fields.
A number of organizations are going to be working together here over the next week to keep 4th of July Creek from flooding. They'll have to replace the river levee and the flood control structures here to keep the surrounding 2 miles of land from flooding.
Yeah, we've been talking with Army Corps of Engineers a lot for some technical assistance on this, and everything we're building now is going to be expected to last for at least another 50 years, so that everything upstream should be protected for quite some time.
The director of highways for the Eastside Highway District says this would double their normal budget for the entire year, but because of a state disaster declaration from the Idaho governor's office, state agencies are stepping up with equipment and funding for the project.
Quite frankly means we won't have to cancel other construction projects this summer, and that we'll be able to get this thing done without just stopping all of our normal highway district operation and maintenance activities to pay for it.
Weymouth says this is a normal year for rainfall and runoff for 4th of July Creek, but an above-average year for water levels would have made the situation much worse. He says the Highway District is still figuring out a financial plan to cover the cost of the project. In Kootenai County, Derek Strom, 4 News Now.